Hello, welcome back to my channel. Hey, so this is what I'm about to start doing. I'm going to go through a series of interviews with different women, whether they have influenced my life or whether I think that they are just killer women, killing it in the real world. And I just want to give you guys an opportunity to hear from someone else other than me. And so the first interview that I have for you today is one of my dear friends. We call each other forever friends. We've been friends forever. I actually used to work for her at her hair salon. And her name is Tara Mendias, and she is a business owner. She actually runs 3 businesses, but one in particular she has ran for over 20 years. And so she just has a lot of wisdom as a business owner. So we're going to dive right in. I'm going to ask her the questions and I'm going to let her respond. And I just want you to be encouraged today. If you are an entrepreneur out there, if you're a woman saying, listen, I really want to start my own business, but I don't know where to go. I don't know where to even start. I want you to be encouraged by her wisdom that she gives in these videos. So let's get started. Okay, the first question is, Tara, tell us about your businesses and how long you have had each one.
Okay, so I have 3 businesses. The first business is a salon, Deja Vu Salon. I've had it for 20 years. It is going just as strong today as it was then when I opened, so feel very, very blessed about that. I also own a boutique. We have been open for 7 years. It's doing very well. And then I'm also a beauty guide for Lime Life by Alcone, and I have been doing that for about a little over a year now. So they're all kind of intertwined, you know, they all revolve mostly around women, and it's been a blessing. It really has.
As a business owner, so you run 3 secular businesses. And when I say secular, I just mean they're not in the ministry, so to speak. They're not ministry related. But I know this personal from you. I have watched this with my own eyes. You bring Christ into all 3 of those secular businesses. Tell my viewers, how do you do that? How do you maintain that balance of being a secular business, but also allowing Christ to be the cornerstone of those businesses?
Okay, there are many ways that I bring my Christian faith into this secular business of mine, these 3 secular businesses that I own. First of all, I remember asking God, you know, is this what you want me to do? Just praying about this. And before I opened, and I'm like, I don't know, Lord, do I need to do it? Do I need to do it? And I remember very clearly him laying on my heart one night, I'm going to give you this salon, and I want you to keep me in it all the time. Always keep me first in this business. And I get chills right now just thinking about it. But I'll never forget that night whenever he laid that on my heart. And so I said, I'm doing it. I'm going for it, and I'm going to keep him in there. Have I failed over the 20 years? I have. But I have bounced back and said, okay, Lord, you are first. You are first in this business. And I do every single thing that I can to make that work, to keep him alive in this business all the time and at the forefront of everything that happens here. Every decision I make, every plan I make, I put him at the forefront. So, and he has guided me because of that. Yes, I've gotten in the way, but he guides me right back on path. And I'm just so grateful for his grace and mercy over this business. So we have Christian music on in the salon all the time. We've never listened to anything else in here for 20 years. And I've been criticized for that, but I've also been very encouraged by it way more. So I'm thankful for that. Also, our faith is very open here. All the girls that are here, very, very open about their faith. And so, when you come into the salon, you know it's a Christian salon. You just
so
know
Tara,
it.
what advice would you have for the woman watching here that is saying, man, I really want to start a business? Maybe she already owns a business. Maybe it's just even in her workplace. What advice would you have for her as she moves forward in this adventure?
For women that are out there that want to start their own businesses, I probably would, the first and foremost thing is to keep your eyes on Jesus. I know that people say that a lot, but that is literally what I do. I will literally picture him in my mind's eye and see his face and ask him, where do you want me to go here? If a plan comes up or a decision needs to be made or something like that, that's what I'll do. I'll just go to him quietly in my quiet place and just ask him, guide me, please guide me. And sometimes that guidance is not always a clear answer. Sometimes it's you just keep your eyes on him, and the circumstances of the day or the circumstances of the plan or the circumstances of the situation at hand, he will make it happen. Sometimes you can't think enough to make a decision, the right decision. But if your eyes are on him, he will always guide you. And women out there, let me tell you something. I have learned this over the years. I have really prayed and asked God to guide me, but sometimes my own heart and my own wants get in the way. Okay, and I can't, and I'm trying very, very hard to ask God to get that out. But sometimes I make that wrong decision. But he knows our hearts. He knows that we want to do his will in our lives. He knows that we want to please him, and he knows that we want to be good people and do the right thing. And so if we make a mistake and follow our hearts instead of following what Jesus says, because our hearts can be deceiving, he will make it right because of his grace and mercy on our lives.
So ladies, there you've heard it. That is my good friend Tara Mendias. If you want to know more information about her businesses, please find her on all social media outlets. She's on Facebook and Instagram. Her businesses are also on those social media platforms. So link up with her, connect with her. She's an amazing woman. She's an amazing friend. If you're just needing someone to give you some wisdom in the business area, she is your go-to girl. She's awesome. I hope you guys have enjoyed this interview type session. I will be coming at you with more of these just for the different things about womanhood. I have someone lined up to tell us how she keeps the home front down when her husband travels and is away. I have someone who is a mom of 2 kids but struggled with infertility for years, and how she maintained a just positive attitude through that season, that hard season of life. So we've got some good things coming in store. So make sure that you hit the bell so that you can keep up with those videos. And I'll see you next time.